Okay. Hi guys. It is V Ruth and Arliss. And I'm not animated. So anyways, if you saw my intro, obviously I've decided to change things up a little bit. And when I mean change things up a little bit, I mean every time I have an idea of what I want to do, it changes. And basically, I started making some shorts of my progress videos, which is a lot easier to make, takes a lot less time, and they actually seem to be more popular. And right now, I have to kind of prioritize expanding the audience. And then I was going to basically just do my YouTube as animation. And that's fine too, and I am working on animations, so stay tuned. I wish I could push them out faster, but I am a one-man show. Actually, we're a two-man show, but he only paints. He hasn't learned animation yet. So he's not a lot of help there. Although I feel really bad saying that. You're a lot of help, Pookie. I love you. See booty. That's hilarious. Sorry you had to stare at my dog's butt. He says, okay, now scratch it. I feel like I have to censor that. Anyways, hi, baby. He wants my pizza. Okay, maybe we can like move to where your booty's not. Sit down. Okay, this is a worse spot for you to sit. What was I saying? Basically, if you saw my last video, it was completely unrelated. And basically, the motto that I'm living by right now is put myself out there and try to make things the easiest way possible. Just because I was fighting my editing so much that it was so hard and I couldn't like put things out fast enough. Just because to be able to do what I wanted to do, I would have to be a faster painter, but I'm also trying to run a business and doing a million other things while everything is like crumbling down, and I'm trying so hard to be able to keep this going because I want to do this full time. Eventually, if I don't make any money, I will have to stop. So please keep supporting me because I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't do this. That's a long story. And also, there's no option. I'm not going to let myself fail. So, but yeah, but full disclosure, I haven't made a penny. So yeah, if you want to help me out, I have some, what am I saying? If you go to my website, there are 2 prints that are available right now. And you can also see on there that I have originals available too. And yeah. That was so random. What was I saying? Oh, long story short. So basically, you will be seeing animations. And as for the videos that come up here, basically I've been trying to like push as much content out as possible. So now I am on Facebook, of course. I am on YouTube, of course. I am on TikTok. That's a new one. And I am on Instagram now. Both of those, the last 2 are very small. They're all pretty small, but those 2 are just open, so they're very small. And yeah, I basically did that so we could get more eyes and grow. I didn't really want to, but I've been doing pretty good about pushing out content. But the one thing that I have wanted to do and haven't, just because it takes more time, is put out another long form video. And the barrier has been editing. And the reason I don't have an animation video up is just because I'm not done. And so I can't post it yet. I could post little shorts, but that kind of spoils it. And I really don't want to spoil it for you guys because I've been putting so much work into it. And they are awesome. And I really hope I do them justice because the idea, pretty good. So yeah, there's that. And I didn't want my account to go absolutely silent. So, and this will probably change. It's probably changed like it has before. Basically, I am going to just try things out. You know, I might do a video of me cleaning one day so that I can actually paint. I actually didn't film that today. You should have seen this place. It was a mess. It was so bad. And afterwards, I was like, why didn't I film this? Because it would be at least not like watching me clean the whole time, but like it. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to show you guys what it looked like before, but if I had a before and after picture, it would be kind of nice because it was bad. And then you could gas me up and tell me that I'm amazing. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that, but it probably would feel good. but no, it's incredible. This is a completely different space. Before it was, my laundry was just all over the place. You couldn't see the ground at all. And there was even a wasp on the ground. So there's that. He's gone now. And yeah, so I thought that today we would do something that I have been putting off, which is figuring out if I've completely killed my brushes. I probably have. These have been sitting for a very long time. But we're going to clean them because I was going to just, you know, chat with you guys while I do a little bit of animation or something. But I think we're going to just do whatever I feel like until my phone runs out of storage. That's also something I've been fighting with. And I can't buy a new phone just because I just bought a new phone, but wrong storage. Can't buy an iPad because that's really expensive. It's on my list. But once I make enough money, I will be upgrading. And hopefully, maybe with the new iPad, I'll be able to video with it too. I'm just trying to use the resources that I have. And right now, very limited. So yeah, but if I can upgrade one thing, it might help create better quality stuff. And yeah, I don't want to release low quality stuff. And I could go on about that. So we're just going to get started with cleaning brushes. Here we are. Oh, I'm also going to, I think, go ahead and varnish this. I think I've talked about varnishing it a million times, but I didn't, mostly because when I went to go varnish it, I saw a little flaw and I didn't like it. So I fixed it. But that also meant that if I painted on it, I have to wait to varnish it. And so we're going to varnish it today. And we're both going to pray. We're all going to pray that I don't ruin it. I have varnished to practice before I try to do something that I deeply love. But haven't actually done like a painting. So I'm a little scared. I'm a lot scared. So we'll do that later. But right now, I'm going to let my dog have a piece of pizza because he's been, hey, come over here, baby, over here, baby. Oh, goodness. We're not going to talk about that. Okay. Soup, come over here. Soupy. Okay. I guess it's my fault for putting the pizza right here. All right. It's kind of cold. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have to hear my chewing. Okay. I didn't think about that. Maybe I can mute this part and put like a song in it. But then you wouldn't hear me say that. So I'm probably not going to mute it. And I'm just going to say I'm so sorry. Especially if you have sensory problems when people are chewing or talking with their food in their mouth. I hate that so much. And I'm doing it right now. And I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Let's get started with the ones that have not been dead as long, because maybe they'll have more of a chance. Plus, these are like my new brushes. I've done this multiple times. So basically, this is what happens. I get brushes and I'm like, oh, they're so amazing. I can't use them. They're so amazing. And then I finally use them and I'm like, I swear, I am never, ever, ever going to treat them badly. I'm going to take care of them, and they're going to be beautiful, and they're going to be amazing, and I'm going to treat them so well, and la-di-da-di-da. Well, you know what happens? None of that happens. I forget about it, and it ends up over here. So anyways, so I bought a lot of the same pack. If you can't tell, honestly, I've thrown a lot away, so you're not seeing all of it. But I got to save my money because I'm a broke girl right now. And please help me not be broke. But, yeah. But yeah, I did get these, which was probably a bad purchase because they're kind of expensive. And I've already ruined them. So I really hope I didn't. But we're going to find out, okay? So we're going to be cleaning these brushes. I have no idea my routine because I don't clean my brushes. So don't come to me asking how to clean your brushes because I don't know. I could probably learn from you. If you have any solutions for someone that has trouble cleaning brushes, please let me know how to fix that. It might be my ADHD. It might be my autism. I don't know. It's probably my ADHD. Or a little bit of both. But. And here is a bucket of Dawn and water. This is honestly taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. We're just going to throw them in there. And then I'm going to swish them around. I need some sort of hard thing to. I need like a little something with resistance. No, I don't. That doesn't make any sense. I need like a little scrub brush. Or just this. So I just put mineral spirits in there, and it's funny because mineral spirits and water don't mix. Probably going to ruin my brush raking it around like this. Ew. What happened to this? Did I? No. I was thinking maybe this is the one that I used varnish on. But, girl, pretty crunchy. This is not good. I can't use all my mineral spirits. I'm going to run out. As I proceed to dump the whole thing in there. So another thing we can talk about is kind of as we go, you can tell me what you like and what you don't like. That will help me out because right now I'm sort of still like in the testing phase as I'm trying to find my audience. So honestly, I've been kind of testing everything. So if you saw the little Barbie short that I did, I apologize. That was mega cringe. But honestly, would you like to know what inspired me? Because I'm going to tell you anyways. This is what inspired me. So basically, I was like, I'm going to make a video. No, I wasn't. So I was videoing myself building my... I can't multitask. So I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Sorry. I was building my stop motion puppet. And while I was out buying some wire for my stop motion puppet, I was like... I got distracted. And I was like... let's go check the toy aisle. Mostly because I was going to buy a toy and steal like its clothes. But then I was like... for some reason, in the toy aisle, all the Barbies have clothes. I don't want a Barbie clothing item. And all the male Barbies, shirtless. What the heck? I mean, there is one thing that I could have got, which was a suit. And I thought that was stupid. And it was ugly. So anyways, and then I was like, well, this is dumb. If I just like put a Barbie outfit on it, I should probably do it myself since I'm creating something. So anyways, so of course the only thing that I thought to do in that situation was buy a Barbie anyways. And that's pretty much it. It's probably because my birthday's coming up and I can't really afford to get myself what I want. So I decided to spend my money unwisely with something that I don't need at all. Sounds about right. Anyways, so yeah, and I wasn't gonna incorporate Barbie in my figure making video just because I didn't want to scare anyone away, honestly. And yeah, whoa, what? Okay, yeah, and then afterwards I was like, okay, well, I'm done for now, mostly because I just got tired. And I'm gonna unbox this Barbie. And since I'm in like creator mode, I was like, should I make this content? And I did. And I didn't really have an idea of what I was going to do other than use it for content. And I thought that I could multitask and make a little short out of it while also making a long form. And long story short, it ended up being a 13-minute video of me jabbering, unboxing Barbie and giving her a haircut, a chopped haircut, when she came with the chopped haircut. And yeah, I filmed it up and down for a short. So I don't know what I was thinking. And then afterwards I was like, well, how is anyone going to know that I posted this? And also I need a short. I need to be able to make content because now I can only post this on YouTube as a long form. I can't post it on any of my other things. And I've been trying to post as many videos a day as possible. Just because I'm desperate, okay? I have no idea what works and I'm trying everything. I've read the things, I've heard everything about people saying, do this, don't do that. I don't know. But I do know that the more videos I make, the faster I'll get better at making videos and maybe it'll take off a little better. I just lost my train of thought because I heard a vacuum in the other room. What were we talking about? Oh, yes. Yeah, so I was like, well, now I don't have a short to post. And I was like, how can I come up with a shorts idea? And then I was making a potato and some taco meat. And I was like, all right, I'm going to film Barbie dating one of my stop motion figures. And then I'm going to film her cheating on him. That's not connected to any lore whatsoever. It was simply to make a silly video. And also because I have never owned a Barbie before. Sorry, I can't talk. And honestly, I just wanted to do the thing where I like smack them around, but also the thing where you make them kiss. And have no explanation other than the fact that I'm human. And that's what I wanted to do. So I did it. And now you're going to stare at the back of my dog's head. Hi, Pookie, give me a kiss. Mwah. I love you. He's like, do you know that there's pizza over there? I would like some more. Okay. I would too, bud. Yeah, so that is the inspiration for my Barbie video. And it's actually pretty funny because I posted it and I was like, what the heck do I caption this? Because this is really embarrassing. Mostly because it kind of leans like more creator energy than it does like artist energy. And I don't want to lead my viewers the wrong way. And I don't want to scare anyone away. So I got a little scared, to be completely honest. And yeah. But almost immediately, someone ended up sharing that video, which if you're watching this video, thank you so much for the share. That's awesome. And maybe tell me what you thought was funny about the video so I can do it again. And, but yeah, so that was crazy. That was the last thing I thought. I thought people were going to start throwing tomatoes at me somehow through the screen. Or just unfollowing me. And I don't want that, okay? I've worked really hard for my 205 followers on Facebook. As for my followers everywhere else, I've also worked very hard for my 42 followers on YouTube. I've also worked hard for my TikTok and my Instagram, but like I said, they're very new, so I have like 7. So if you don't follow already, you can go follow. It's pretty much, I'm cross-posting, so it is whatever. I've tried to keep it more organic on the other two just because I kind of just want to see how I can do without ads, which I already paid for ads on TikTok, but I've run out of money for ads, so I really am organic. But also I didn't want to bother my followers on my other ones and have them see the same thing across platforms. And you're going to hear my dog sing a song about pizza. That was a beautiful song. Here's another bite of pizza. Enabling this behavior is not okay. You need to go to PA, Pizza Lovers Anonymous. Or BA, Beggars Anonymous. Beggars can be choosers. I don't even know what that means. Were we talking about something? Oh, I have no idea. But, yeah. You know, today I have not made any content at all. And it's mostly because today my house has been disgusting and my studio has been messy, and I needed some change. I needed to take the time to clean, which is never like, hey, today I'm going to clean. It doesn't work like that. Once I get in the groove of cleaning, there is no stopping me. I will clean. That is what I'm doing for the rest of eternity. You'd think it'd be like, oh, well, you clean for a few hours, your house is all clean, and then you can go on. No, my body doesn't get the memo. It doesn't. It takes forever. It spends all the time cleaning. I'll get stuck deep cleaning a corner, but then the rest of the house will be a complete mess. Or I'll pay all the attention to one bathroom, and then the whole house is somehow dirtier than when I started. And I'm like, and then it's also like the next day, and I'm like, what the heck? And I'm sleep deprived now. Just cray-cray. So today I just spent the day on accident cleaning my house. But hey, my house is clean. It smells really good. And, oh, I started trimming my hair. I can't find my scissors, so it's pretty botched. The reason I went to trim it today was kind of just because it was bothering me. And I think it's because it's too short, so my solution was to trim it some more. Because that makes sense. It doesn't, but hey, that's what I did. Can't undo it. But it looks better than it did, although I know it's uneven. So don't come at me. I can't find my scissors. I was using my other scissors that are dull now, which I hate using dull scissors. Those are just awful. Makes your hair just swoop. That went all over me. It just slides instead of cutting, and it's just a pain in my behind. But yeah, I don't really know what to do. I mean, I have tons of things that I can do, but there's just so many things to do, which is kind of my problem. So my main thing was I wanted to get my store with as much inventory available to purchase so that it is very easy for you guys to purchase stuff. That way I can maybe make some passive income and not have to like do anything once I get it all done. Or at least make it easy to do that. And then also sell originals and figure out other stuff. And then maybe eventually possibly make some money from making content too. I don't know. But we hit a fork in the road. Now I know a fork in the road usually would probably mean something like you have to make a decision about which way to go. But when I mean fork in the road, I mean like here, imagine this. Imagine you're in a world and there's a cartoonishly large fork and it just plops down on the road in front of you and you can't pass. Which technically you could pass because it's a fork and you could just go in between. But it seems more inconvenient for you not to be able to pass. So imagine it's a fork without the holes, okay? And then you can't walk around the fork. There you go. Imagine that. Now, that is what I ran into with my inventory stuff. So basically, I was using this POD, I probably should say, print on demand service, and it took forever to get set up, and I had all my products like ready, and I was just buying them and testing them as I could afford, you know? And then I would test them, and then if I liked them, I would put them on my website. Well, I did that, and I have 2 that are on my website. I have other stuff that was on my website, and then stuff that I finally received recently. Arliss, shh, Pookie. You're going to end up eating my whole dang pizza. Just take a bite. Just take a bite. A bite. There you go. What was I saying? Oh, I got an order recently, and it was, honestly, it was horrible. So basically, I had made an order, and it didn't, I waited like 2 weeks, which was very annoying. In 2 weeks, I got a notification that it was canceled. Okay, that was awful, and I'm not going to relive that trauma. Basically, I was told it was, well, I wasn't told, this is what I figured out, was basically like, it was because I had put in the order, like I created a cart and then I didn't like mess with it until like later. Arliss, shh, you're making me forget what I'm saying, and it's not, my brain is not it today. I'm overstimulated because my dog keeps begging for pizza, and I'm hungry, and I don't want to make mouth noises, and I just need him to lay down and be cute. Okay. So anyways, it was because I put in an order, like I didn't put in the order, I put it in my cart, and then it went away and blah, blah, blah. And basically, by the time I'd ordered it, it wasn't in stock. But it didn't tell me that because I didn't go through the whole process. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I won't do that again. Simple, right? Well, then I reorder, and guess what? And they told me everything was available. There shouldn't be any problems. Guess what? It said partially refunded, which means there's items missing. You would think they tell you what's missing. No, they don't. And that's very annoying. And honestly, at this point, I was so frustrated that I didn't even care. I was like, whatever. Well, my items arrived, and it was Arliss. They were all horrible. I'm wearing one right now. It was so bad. Like, they're so bad. I didn't even want to keep them, but I can't get a hold of anyone to get a refund or anything, so it is what it is. Arliss, I love you. Shh. Spooky. I can't do both things at once. He's talking to me. My brain isn't here. Shh. What was I saying? Stop it. I can't think. Baby. Go search for it. Okay. Got the stuff in the mail. Opened it up. It was shite quality. That was very depressing. One of the hoodies wasn't even the correct hoodie. It was an old version, which I was like, what in the world? And then on top of it, I received somebody else's order. What in the heckity deckity? And I was missing I was missing many items. I don't even know how many, but many. So yeah, I was very disappointed. I am not going to use them for anything else further. I'm only going to use them for the 2 items that I am totally okay with. I took off all of my clothing due to the fact that I didn't want someone to order and then mix it up again, and you end up with a random 4th of July shirt that someone made. Honestly, that would pee me off because I wouldn't even be able to fix it for you because I can't get a hold of anyone in that company. So yeah, I put in service requests and whatever you're supposed to put in, and I couldn't talk to anyone except for an AI bot, and it was just a mess, the biggest mess ever. And no one's gotten back to me. So there's that. So yeah, so as for inventory, fork in the road, it freaking sucks because now I feel like I have to start from square one, and I'm like, well, how do I make money? Not like I was making money before, but how do I make money and keep everything going? So I have no idea what the answer to that is. And I honestly don't really want to do commissions. And that's a long story, and I can tell you why. Arliss, I love you, Pookie, but look, I need you to go eat that bone over there. Not my pizza. Hold on, I have to think about what I was saying. When he keeps interrupting me, I forget. Oh, so yeah, I could totally do my research and get another company to work with. But the problem is I spent a lot of money on inventory, and I'm actually running out of money completely. So I can't really get a new supplier. I mean, I can, but I can't test anything. And I'm not about to put stuff on my website if I can't test it, because that's not okay. So that is my issue there. So that sucks. But I guess like we have to learn somehow. And maybe I can make this stuff even better, because I feel like I can make this stuff better anyways. And yeah, if that doesn't work, then I'll have to figure out how to print my own. Shh. Hey, that's all they're going to hear is your whining. Maybe I'll have to print them myself. But again, that's also me accumulating resources that I do not have. So that will have to wait. So all those things are like adding up as things that I would like to do, but I can't. So buy some of my original art or buy some of my prints so that I can afford to to bring more stuff out to you guys. Otherwise, I'm not going to have anything else, and I'll have to stop making art. Yeah, that's depressing. And a 9-to-5 job is not, it doesn't work. Long story. Yeah. This process is not going very well, to be completely honest. Okay, my dog is stressing me the frick out, so I'm going to give him another piece, and I'm going to take a piece, and I'm going to put something over this part of the video. So, enjoy. Oh, if I didn't say this already, I'm going to try to make this video the least edited video so that it's easier for me and I can post it today. So I'm sorry if you guys don't like it. If you hate it, let me know. And I won't do it again. But I feel like there's some pros to it, which is, one, it's real. But I'm starting to think about it, and I hope that I'm not sounding like I'm whining and begging for money, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. But realistically, I am running a business, and a business needs money to run. Eventually, it will stop running if it's running on Vibes solely, which I wish that was not the case, because I wish Vibes could keep the business going. But I haven't even been able to open a bank account for my business or get the DBA, because that requires fees that we don't have yet. But anyways, I don't know how I went on a rant when I was just saying I'm not begging. I'm just speaking to you about my thoughts. Now you get to listen to my dog drinking water. All of the sensory icks today. I'm so sorry. It bothers me too, but they need to hydrate, so I can't get upset about that. Yep, you ate a lot of pizza. Maybe you should go eat your bone now. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas of what else I could do, that'd be great. I guess I could tell you the story of why I don't like commissions. It's actually pretty simple, actually. This is a disaster. Let's start with something that's a little more attainable, because that's a lot, and I don't want to do that's stressing me out. Okay. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. These are dead, okay? Dead. Ew. Ew, it smells. Oh my God, this was my favorite brush. I went to the store 3 times and didn't buy it. And then I finally bought it the 4th time because I just loved the way it felt. And now it's crusty. Oh my gosh, it's so crusty. It's the crustiest. Oh. Wait, maybe there's hope. I can't use my broken finger. Was I saying something? Oh, commissions. So, commissions. I'm painting my hand here, apparently. Apparently, this has turned into, you know, like when you see those videos on Facebook where they're like, dip your hand in. Oh my gosh. That is what I created on accident. Oh my goodness. That's so gross. I'm not going to lie. Also, I say the word apparently a lot, and I know I sound like that kid. And here, you can hear it. I don't remember what he sounds like, so give me a second. Apparently. No, I don't sound like that kid, okay? He's like, what does he say? And apparently, I've never been on live television before. And apparently, it goes round and round and you get dizzy. Or maybe he says you get dizzy and it goes round and round. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've watched that video. I can sound like him when I don't think about it and I don't video myself. I've tried to video myself and be able to like hear it myself. I've never been able to capture it on video. It just happens naturally. And it's unfortunate that I can't video it and show you guys because it will never happen. That was so off topic. But it's kind of on topic because with all the stuff I've been doing, I've realized if I animate characters and I want them to talk and not sound just like one person doing it, I'm going to have to learn how to voice act. Which is crazy because how? Like at first I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. And then I was like, wait, but like, how am I actually supposed to do that and not sound like garbage? I have no idea. I haven't figured that out yet. Ew. Honestly, I think I'm just going to throw you away because, girl, you're gross. Stop, Arliss. You're stressing me out. So we're just going to throw them all in the bucket again. Another bucket. Were we talking about something? Oh, yeah. Voice acting. Yeah, no, I told myself to like just practice, you know? Maybe I'll get good at it. Ew, this is so nasty, guys. And then I was like, what do I practice? And I was like, probably the things that I've heard myself say where I kind of sound like it just to begin with and just go from there. And so that's when I started like trying to do the apparently, and Ed, Ed and Eddie, but we don't have to talk about that one because I'm not going to do that for you. Sorry. I don't remember which one I sound like. The one with the sister named Sarah. Mostly because I've just said that where he yells her name. And I'm like, wait, I kind of sound like him. Ew, this is so nasty. Ooh. Ew, I want to throw them all away. This is so gross. Ew, it looks like sludge. So back to the, I guess we'll finish that. What was I saying? Something about voice acting. I was like, I should just practice the things that I'm like okay at, and maybe that will help me become better at things that I'm not okay at. Like that'd be like a good starting point because I'm like halfway there, you know? Even if I'm not, at least like my confidence is like somewhat there with those. But yeah, I haven't made any progress if you were wondering. Now, as for the commission thing, the reason I don't really want to do commissions, and I will if I have to, the reason I don't want to do commissions is, well, partly because I don't want to disappoint anyone, and that is just a whole different load of feelings when you do a commission. It's just scary, you know? But the other reason is mostly because they don't excite me at all. At all. Basically, what excites me about art is, I guess, creating. And I work with emotion and I do whatever I feel like doing, if you haven't figured that out. And yeah, so when I'm like, sit down and I'm like, okay, you want me to make this for you? Like it's not the same feeling. And I kind of want to make art that I love making rather than like have art that's made like by other people, just because I don't think it's going to be as strong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to let you guys down, but at the same time, like, I also don't want to let you guys down. Like, don't you want to see good work? But anyways, and yeah, also it's just kind of scary because like I've talked to some people about commissions, like people that have reached out to me about commissions, and honestly, it's kind of just really stressful because people will say, "Oh, I want you to do this," and then they won't talk to you ever again. Or they start coming up with an idea, and it's just like if you don't have a certain kind of person you're working with that allows you to have like that creativity, it's just, I feel like it could turn into a nightmare, and I'm terrified of that. Luckily, the people that I'm doing commissions for are amazing, and they give me that creative freedom. And yeah, and I really need to work on their paintings that I'm doing for them. But yeah, I kind of just want to build like hey, this brush is clean. Winner. I don't even know why it's in the bucket. That's so crusty. So yeah, I honestly would just like to make a bunch of things that I'm passionate about. And yeah, I think I had a better way of saying that before. I don't remember what I said last time when I talked to myself about this. Ew. That's crusty. Ew, these are so nasty. What can I do with these little crusty buckets? I don't know why I called them that. I just give them their own little space with all the brushes that have the hairs all over the place that I don't want to use. Maybe one day I'll have a use for you. That sounds like a problem. That sounds like someone that has a hoarding problem. Oh, wait. It's me. I'm the one with the problem. Could you tell? That one's not as bad, but I don't like the way it feels. Ew, crusty. Also very disappointing. You're disappointing. You disappointed the family. Same. I was about to say, were we talking about something? But I realized I think I've said that like 8 times. So sorry. But really, were we talking about something? It's pretty crusty. Okay. All right. Ow. Ugh. This is what I want my confidence to be like. Unbreakable. I'm using all of my might, if you can't tell. It's so crusty. Oh, look. Oh, I did it. I hope my confidence is stronger than that. Ah, okay. No, this is all crusty. What even is this? I don't even know how you guys got here. Look at him. He has a crazy haircut. That's so funny. The way I treat my brushes. The way I abuse my brushes. Very bad. I'm just glad they're not real. Because they would be dead. They wouldn't be saying anything. I was about to say they'd be screaming, but no, they'd be dead. These guys are goners. Oh my goodness gracious. Yep. All right, go ahead. Tell me. Tell me how bad of a person I am for neglecting my brushes and allowing this to happen. Go ahead. This is your time. Let it out. Are you done? Okay. Ah. Well, that wasn't satisfying at all. I was about to say you need to go in the trash, but honestly, this kind of looks like a character, and he smells really bad, though. Would you watch him? Would you watch him if he had his own show? Does Brushy need his own show? He just looks like he's been places, okay? He looks like he's seen things. Lots of bad things. Like my motivation to clean him. It stinks. It stinks in here. You should be glad that you're not here because it smells really bad. You know, I think I have more in my graveyard. Oh. What is this? Yep, you belong here. Whoa. How'd you guys get past me? Is there more? I don't know. Oh, this is a nice little fan, and he's pretty clean. But he definitely belongs in a different pile than those. Move it from one bucket to another bucket. That's what... Okay, he's dead. I just wanted to see if I could do that again. I have a problem. Okay, that's enough. Stop trying to destroy your brushes. You've already done most of the work. Okay, I did it again. But that was kind of satisfying, wasn't it? Am I going to do this to every single brush? Okay, no. But I mean, if it's going to do it that easy, I might as well throw them away, you know? What the heck is in here? A jar in... Okay. You know when I told you that I've run out of phone storage? Well, I just ran out of phone storage. I had to just I just had to offload the videos. What am I saying? I had to offload the editing app off of my phone just to have a little bit of more storage. And I did it again. Deleted the last long videos that I did that I've already posted. I wish I didn't delete those, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. I don't have any other way to handle storage. So that sucks. Anyways. We are going to have to move out of here in just a moment because my guy has to go to bed. And if I stay in here, I will disturb him and he won't be able to sleep because all he'll be hearing is my yapping. And he subscribed to Life with me, but he didn't subscribe to hearing me yap while he's trying to sleep. So I think in a moment we're going to just ditch this idea and find a brush that's not crusty. It has to be a new brush. I can't use a crusty brush. We need to search for that right now so that we can varnish that. We'll go outside or something. Ew, this is so nasty. All right. Guess so this will be my garbage can. I didn't really think this through, did I? Also, why are my garbage ones with my good brushes? I need an assistant. I need more than an assistant. I need a brain fixer. Where did my pizza box go? Oh, I just looked at it. That's so funny. Okay, let's see. You know, I bought some new brushes recently. They should be here soon. Somewhere. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Wow, that wasn't ideal as that's just mineral spirits. And I'm pretty sure that's bad and dangerous and you should never do this. And I just did. Furk. Let me just make sure. Okay. This is what I was looking for. Oh no. She's the one. Ah! I broke it. Oh no. Not you. You're so beautiful. Well, we do have a slight predicament. Because how are you supposed to... I have a broken finger and I keep hitting it. Stop hitting your broken finger. How am I supposed to varnish something? That's a no-go. There should be a clean paintbrush around here somewhere. Nope. Nope. Ew, it smells weird. Nope. 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 And, no. Okay. What else? I think that's it. Maybe if I look in these drawers, maybe there will be a paintbrush. Okay. Oh. I used to keep my art supplies in here. Maybe there's one. Nope. Nope. I can't see anything. Oh. My sock is wet. And it's making me want to punch something in the face. Okay, well, that is a real issue, isn't it? How are you supposed to varnish when you have no clean brushes? You know, I could varnish. Okay. Stop. Segment of me yelling at inanimate objects. Okay. Well. All right, well, pretty sure you're supposed to use a large brush. Let's just test it out. If you smear, I will cry. Seems okay. Guess this is what we'll have to do since this is the only clean brush that I own. It's actually not clean. It actually looks pretty dirty. But we're not going to talk about that. I think this brush holds the least amount of risk. Or are you a risk taker? I don't know. He's got a little bit of red on him, but I think that'd be okay because that's also red. Yeah. You know, another thing I was thinking about doing was like, oh, I forgot about that spill. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's face it, I'm not a cleaner. I'm a messer. If it's clean, I'll make it messy. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. This all looks like a complete disaster. Ah, this is the special one. The chosen. The chosen. The chosen. The chosen. No, I can't say it at all. If you know, you know. You know? Okay, I'm going to rip that curtain down. I'm going to be very sad to see this one go. Isn't she just so perfect? But she's broken and crusty. Same. Icky. Wait, I never actually finished cleaning you guys. What is the best way to handle this? These are the weird dudes. You're weird, but you're ready for a job. This is a clean one. These guys can go back in here. You can go back in here. Go take a nap. Nap time. Making sure I didn't run out of storage again. Because that will put a damper in my day. These are crusty. I don't even use these, so we're just going to throw them back in the bucket. So I started with the graveyard and I ended with another graveyard. Come on, baby. Come back to me. Come back to me. You're chunky and crunchy. I got that in my eyeball. Hey Google, what happens when you put mineral spirits in your eye? Can you go blind? I don't have a Hey Google, so. That's dirty. That's gross. I was like, dang, my mineral spirits evaporated. Nah, I just dumped them on the floor. You know what? I deserve that. I treated it like crap, and I deserve the crustiest of brushes. I don't want to throw you away, though. I like how tiny you are. Just so cute. So cute. So cute. What does that sound? Imagine it. You know, I was thinking maybe one day it would, like I was thinking about how content creators, like a lot of them have editors. And I was like, I want to do it all. Honestly, maybe one day it might be easier to just hire somebody. But today's not the day. But they could put like really funny edits over my video. I could do that too. But it would take a lot of time. You know, that is better. Nice. Ew. That's kind of concerning. Okay. Yep. Oh, baby, you stank. That's offensive. Right to jail. Right to jail. This is how I've been. You know, you're kind of cute though. You might be dirty, but you're kind of cute. Ew. Jail. Honestly, I don't got time for this. This is why I haven't done it. Because this takes way too long. And simply, I just don't care. I care, but not that much. That'll make me sound like a person that doesn't care. That's not what I mean. I just mean I don't have the patience for this. Just so sad that I killed you, bro. So sad. I was going to see if I could accidentally snap it. I didn't want to, but apparently that's what happens when you put your brushes in water for 12 million years. That happens. So, we're just gonna put you there. You're gonna come with us on an adventure. You guys can also go here. What else are we gonna do today? We'll probably just varnish this and be done because this is a very long video. I don't know what to do with this, so I'm just gonna hang it. And then I'll take care of this disaster one of these days. Again, yeah. You can come with us. You can stay right here. You can be a concerning cup on the other side of the room. You need to go somewhere. This also just kind of throw it somewhere. I was like, what do I have on my shirt? And I almost threw this like it was a bug. It's not a bug. Okay. We are going to move. So let's do some sort of transition. I don't know how this is going to work. Was that cool? If it wasn't, then oh well. Ugh. I honestly brought that out here just for that, okay? Ugh. Okay. All right. Okay. So I don't really know how I'm going to do this. Now my dog's going to beg for pizza outside. All right. So I probably should lay this on the ground. Excuse me, Pookie. Can you see it? Yep, okay. Pray for me. One last look. Let's do one last look together, just in case I've ruined this. Here's our one last look. I hope I don't ruin you. Okay. I couldn't see anything when I was trying to show you that like that, so had to flip the camera around. All right. Hope I don't ruin her. So I guess maybe I should tell you the story of her. Does not smell like something I want to drink. Maybe like I should have like a something to you. Well, that did not go as planned. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. I have to go to the bathroom and I'm itchy and the bugs are too loud. Okay. Well, this is just not it. Oh God, don't do this. What? Ha! That doesn't feel right. Wait, are you about to stain my... Why are you turning a color? That's not cool, bro. Now I'm... Sorry, I ran out of storage again. Okay, I'm just gonna do the really scary thing and we're just gonna make sure it's not crusty. We're just gonna do it. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay, wait, why are you like that? What is this? Is this from today? Okay, we're just gonna do it. Oh, there's no turning back now. Let's just keep going. What side is it that's not? Oh, I'm so scared. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If I ruin this, I ruin the first oil painting I've ever...
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Ooh, so scary. This is so scary, Amadi. What is that? Okay, it's nothing. This is so horrifying, guys. Okay. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Keep going, keep going. Just keep...
I'm gonna go because I don't want to take all my anger out on you. Bye!